Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 23rd through February 4th. The pattern for January 23rd to the 24th, the miles of good agreement. Here we have a trough here. Still have kind of a split flow here across North America. We have above normal heights here over Hudson Bay, Eastern Canada, in the high latitudes. And we have generally below normal heights across much of the nation. And you're looking at the GFS, and then I'm going to go through each day to the end of the period. Here we are at the 27th. Kind of the flow flattens out a little bit, but generally they're all in good agreement. Heavy precipitation is forecast for the East Coast state. Precipitation will decrease in the west as the trough exits the region, and temperatures in the east will cool to seasonal levels. Precipitation is also forecast across portions of the lakes. Now look now at the period for January 26th to the 30th. Here we are at the 28th. We still have our large positive height anomalies here over Hudson Bay. Still kind of a split flow, but here we have a trough in the east. And we have a trough over Alaska, much of the U.S. during this period. And again, you're looking at the GFS, and I go to the end of the period here. We have the 30th. And I don't have it in the GFS, but here's the GFS ensembles, European deterministics, European ensembles, and then the Canadian. So they're all pretty much in agreement with this pattern. So doing this forecast pattern feature, even though we have below normal heights across the nation, I think the coldest area would be situated here. And here I'm forecasting anomalies at 2 to 8 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures are forecast from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, where anomalies are 2 to 8 degrees above normal are forecast. This might be decreased later on. I have to see how that goes next week. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, above normal precipitation across this region. Now the period for January 31st through February 4th. Here at the 31st, now look at this. This is, most of the models are good agreement with this ridge trough configuration. The pattern really does a turnaround here. But most of the models are in agreement with this pattern. But I'll show you the differences. But the models are showing some differences in the circulation features. And I'm going to show you that now. So you look at the GFS, and I'm going to the end of the day. See, GFS remains the most amplified. Then we look at its ensembles, a little bit weaker, but still the same configuration. And then we look at the European ensembles, same configuration, but kind of similar to the ensembles. And then we look at the Canadian. So with that in mind, I'm forecasting below normal temperatures for much of the nation. And here I'm forecasting numbers at 3 to 9 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, it'll be a dry pattern across much of the nation with below normal precipitation forecast across this large area of the country. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 23rd through February 4th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.